Hey guys, we're back for another video today. It is Mist, and we are going to be starting a new series on the channel. It is another franchise mode, obviously, as you can tell. My name is GM Mist in this simulation. So, we are going to be the Ottawa Senators because they are currently, at the time of recording this episode, they are currently 1-0 up in their series against the against the Pittsburgh Penguins, and really hoping they also do eliminate the Pittsburgh Penguins. So obviously, I'm just gonna do the same rules as how it was in or how it is in our Vancouver Canucks series because I want it to be quite similar to that. What else am I looking for? I want to turn auto rotate goalies off, I believe. So yeah, obviously, like I said, or like I'm doing here, I'm turning injuries off completely because I do not find it helps you at all. Because if you're, say, Sidney Crosby gets injured, he could be out for an entire season. He could be out for a day, and it's just a lot of hassle just having to be a day. So we're gonna get this started as soon as this continues to, or finishes loading. Now, what I really want to do in this series is obviously win a Stanley Cup, but in this series, since it's already a pretty good team, I want to make it a dynasty. Yes, that is the D word. We are going to attempt to make the Ottawa Senators into a dynasty. Obviously, it might be a little bit difficult, but we got quite a good team. So, lots of things to do here. Lots of things to do. I don't know what I want to do. I'm definitely going to keep this first line for the most part. Potentially get rid of Clark MacArthur. Didn't realize that he was 85 or that he was 85 overall. And then we got Alexander Burrows, Pajot, Wingles, Neal, Smith, and Stahlberg. So these are all, we have 4 bottom 6 players on our team. I'm not a big fan of that. Don't really like the bottom 6 forwards. But as of right now, I think I might try and trade away Clark MacArthur. See what his salary. That's going to be hard to get rid of, but if we can, I might try to do that. We got Dion Phaneuf with Eric Carlson, our captain, who we will 100% keep. Thought and Phaneuf is going to be our old man line. We're going to put Cody Ceci on the first line with Eric Carlson because he can grow because he is only 22 and a low elite. Yoki Paka is a top 6, and Borowiczki's a 7th defenseman. In between the pipes, we have Craig Anderson and Mike Condon. Yeah, Craig Anderson is old. Depending on how he simulates and depending on this first and second season that we have, I might look to trade him for a better goalie at the time. So, like I said, I might put Pajot back on the back on the third line. Like I said, I'm going to try and trade away Clark MacArthur. Just thinking, I do not know what I want to do. Kind of just want to keep the roster how it is and not do any trades just to see how they do, but at the same time, I'd like to see what we could do here. So Clark MacArthur has quite a decent bit of trade value as well. Any team that want him: Boston, Columbus, Chicago. So by the looks of it, the teams that want him are champions. Yep. Yep. Pittsburgh is the only champion so far that don't. Contender. Interesting. Alright, so I'm going to look at the Bruins really quickly, see what is up here. Now, obviously, it's not a priority to get a prospect. Could go for a draft pick, but I'm going to see what we have here for potential in the NHL. Who are we playing? Got quite a decent amount of players. Only have a few elites. Surprised Carlson's not a franchise. Probably should have edited that, but whatever. Nick Paul is pretty young. Play him next year, definitely, or to play him this year. I think I might play him next year so he can grow a little bit. Dzingel, Pyatt. Who is this? He's got a lot of trade value. Colin White. Alright. Good to know. Casey Bailey. Where is freaking Chabot? There he is. Alright. Hopefully Chabot can grow. I'm surprised he's not more than a top 4 defenseman. But I'm going to give Chabot lots of time to grow. We also got Felix Chlapik, so that's good. Interesting. What about goalies in the system? We've got Andrew Hammond. For some reason, he is actually not. Our backup, gonna keep Chris Drider. Driger. By the time Craig Anderson retires, Driger should be ready, hopefully. And I think we'll do that instead of trading away Anderson. How's the draft pick situation looking like for us? Pretty decent, alright. So, I think what I'm going to do is try and get rid of Clark MacArthur for an elite or a top 6 forward. Don't know who or what I want to get as of right now. Sonny Milano, seen great growth out of him before. I'm trying to stay away from players that I've gotten in my Vancouver Canucks series. Obviously, we're only 3 episodes in. I'm going to make another one right after recording this one. Tempted to get Sonny Milano, though. I really do like Sonny Milano. He's a top 6. Won't be able to play him this year. Could definitely play him next year, though, for them, probably, if he gets the ice time. But do I want to go with a elite player? I could go for Pierre-Luc Dubois, but he doesn't grow for quite a few years. I know that. Chicago. DeBrincat, Panarin, obviously. I mean, DeBrincat, Schmaltz. I don't know. Just kind of thinking right now. Surprised Taves isn't a franchise player as well. I mean, you probably can't really have 2 franchise players on a team, but I mean, I think you should be able to. Colorado, definitely have some interesting players like Tyson Jost, JT Compher, Mikko Rantanen. Third line scoring forward, so he will be getting more ice time than what he even wants. Potentially. That could be a possibility. Anybody else? Sort of by potential to see what is here. Probably could try and get JT Compher as well. I'm thinking, I don't know what I want. Do I want to go for a draft pick? I wonder if I can get a first round draft pick out of them as well. 2018, they want to get rid of it. I don't think that's, oh, it's definitely not going through. Alright, Let's see. Don't really care for draft picks overly. Do they have any defensive prospects? Actually, yes, they do. And I kind of want him. It's Chris Bigris, but I'm pretty sure I have him in my other series. I'm going to check really quickly, so sorry if you can hear any clicking. But defensive prospects, other than Chris Bigris or Nikita Zadorov, I am not too sure. Nicholas Maloch, don't know how you say it. He's young, he's 19 and a low top 4, so play him in a few years. Trying to, you know, I'm not, no. Do I want to just go for Chris Bigris? Do I want to? More than 50 players in the organization, that is fine. We'll be able to deal with that. Let's see. Can we give up another player? Chris Weidman. It's a high top 6. It's 26, so I'm not going to get any growth out of him. 70, 67. Might try England. Will that go through? I don't think so. Let's try a draft pick with this to see if that can go through. Not going to be a very high draft pick. Is there any draft picks they want other than my first? No. Let's try 2 7th rounds. If that will go through. Trade rejected. I'm going to try another 7th rounder just to see if that does go through, because I do not care for 7th rounders. No. Okay, so get rid of those 3 7ths or 7s and put in a 3rd round pick in 2022. Does that go through? Does not. Let's try and add a 7th round pick to this one as well. 2018 7th round pick from us. Will this work? Rejected. Can we try a 2017 from New York as well, or 2018 7th from New York as well? Will that go through? Will not. Just a touch. Alright, so instead of doing that 3rd round pick, we go 1 up. So because it's a little bit more trade value, I think. Will that go through? Rejected. Holy frig. And we'll try 7th round picks again. Try 1. Does that go through? Does not. Alright, you know what? I am just going to put in a higher 3rd round. I can see that there's a difference there. So that will block needs quite admirably, but the value is a bit too low. Really now. How about another 7th? Come on. And this, or will this go through? Rejected just a touch. Alright, let's try this one more time. 2018 3rd round pick. Alright, if this doesn't go through, I am done with these trades. So, Clark MacArthur, Andreas Englund, Ottawa's 3rd round pick in 2018, 7th round pick in 2018 from New York, and a 7th round pick in 2018 from the Sens. For Mikko Rantanen and Chris Bigris of the Colorado Avalanche, will that go through? Okay, let's try this one more time. Ottawa's 2nd. That's if that doesn't go through. Thank you. All right. I've never tried Mikko Rantanen, and I'm excited to. Chris Bigris, welcome to the team. Shut up, Kyle Turris. Let's see who I should do, or what I should do for the edits of the lines right now. So, Rantanen, 2nd line. Just looking at the face-offs to see that the best face-off taker is taking them. Yes, that is indeed happening. Switch the righties and lefties. And there we go. For defensemen, I'm playing Chris Bigris on the first line with Erik Karlsson. Dion Phaneuf is an exact top 4. Rather not. Dion Phaneuf's better. Mark Mathieu's playing down there. Or, actually, Mark Mathieu, questionable. Could trade Mark Mathieu. What do we have in the system for defensemen? Let's see. So I'm gonna send. What about Yogi Paka? How old is he? 25. Chris Weidman. Let's play Weidman. There we go. And is there a defenseman in the system that I want up instead? No. How about goalies? Andrew Hammond instead of Mike Condon. Yes. Forwards. In the system, we've got Dzingel, Pyatt, and Paul. Yeah, I think I might keep them down there because I like, instead of Chris Neal, maybe. I feel like we'd get a lot of penalties with Chris Neal. Who do I want to bring up, though? Dzingel or Paul? 24, 21, Nick Paul. I think we'll pick up Ryan Dzingel, or we'll bring him up, and there we go. So, best lines real quick, and then I'll edit the lines really quick, and I think we will simulate the preseason games, and then that will be the end of this episode. So, yeah, Chris Neal, good for you. All right. Rantanen, second line. Hoffman and Ryan, Stone and Rantanen. Dzingel and Stallberg. Those are the centermen. Defensemen, we got Chris Bigris, Mark Mathieu, Chris Weidman, high top 6, and Cody Ceci. I'm going to play them like that because these two aren't going to grow. They've capped out. Weidman could still grow this season. He's a high top 6, and then obviously Cody Ceci could because he is a low elite. So, kind of worrying that our 3 of our top 4D are right-handed shots, but hopefully that is fine. I'm going to switch that around. Who's got better shooting? Cody Ceci. Dion Phaneuf has hella good shooting. Oh, man. And then in between the pipes for the season, we got Craig Anderson and Andrew Hammond. All right. I think that's good. I think I'm going to turn auto rotate goalies on because that I think everything should be fine with. What am I doing? Is it in rules? Oh yeah, it is. Alright, so auto rotate goalies will be on because I'm not too worried. So, now time to simulate the preseason games and see how we do. Obviously, we got kind of low locker chemistry, but that should go up after playing a few games and hopefully winning. So, first game against Montreal. Maximum salary cap, good to know. I gotta edit the scouting assignment, totally forgot about that. We will start in the queue for forwards for 6 weeks, and we win our season opener preseason game against the Montreal Canadiens. Now against the Toronto Maple Leafs, we beat them 6-3, doing good. Buffalo now. Lost 5-3, unfortunately, but like I said, it's the preseason. I'm not too worried about it. Hopefully, we can get some pretty big wins in the regular season. Another loss to the Boston Bruins, now 3-1 or a 3-1 loss. Now a big win of 6-2 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Our record in the preseason so far is 3-2-0. Now against the Florida Panthers and a 5-1 loss. It's kind of shitty. Simulate up to our Toronto game, and we will see how we did in our preseason. We went 4-3-0. So, awesome. I think we will simulate the season opener really quickly, and then I will end the episode there. Quite a short one, but hopefully you guys are okay with that. First period, Tommy Wangles opens the scoring against Frederick Anderson of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Lots of shots in that first period. Second period, William Nylander ties the game, and Victor Stahlberg takes the lead 2-1, and Derek Brassard takes the lead 3-1. Now we will slow sim throughout the third. Mitch Marner, the rookies on the Leafs, doing some scoring. Power play, Leafs kill it. 27-29 other shots for the Leafs. Now 30 shots for the Senators. Can we get another goal to make it any insurance marker, or are we gonna wait? Nope. Joffrey Lupul scores to tie the game kind of late. Cody Ceci scores to even later to win us the game. Awesome display of the defense. So, pretty good season opener. We do win it. Were we home or were we away there? I think we might have been home. I'm going to check really quickly. Let's see. Yes. Yes, we were home. All right, sweet. First two games of the season are home. So, that is going to be the end of this video. Let me know what you guys think I should do in the comments below. As always, it's been missed, and please help me out for this series. So, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.